About 5 years ago, I started making Japanese cranes, like a craft work, and then selling at the courthouse market. Because Japanese cranes means good luck and harmony and peace. So all my idea of my artwork come from that concept. We have a lovely culture in Japan. It's called 1000 cranes. It's like individually or group people making 1000 cranes and then wishing for something good. So and then we believe that wish become true. So it's pretty much for me very spiritual. A lot of good thought going to the square piece of paper comes to the 1000.
We're sitting in your Happy Bird studio, surrounded by some very large pieces of your work, and I don't think a word description will do them justice. They're very geometric in their patterns, swirls of bubbles and flowers and birds and ripples, and all of these geometric patterns are created with folded paper. Not all of them are cranes. Some are like teardrops, some are shaped like bubbles of water. There is a remarkable fluidity too in the patterns, and then others are very structured and quite strict in their lines. They're gorgeous to look at as a whole. Tell me about how you get your inspiration to create what are some very large pieces and a lot of folded paper.
A lot of inspiration from nature for me. I just really enjoyed it to traveling around Kimberley, did camping last couple years, and also folding the paper for me is like a meditation. It's really relaxing for me. And then when I'm making like one of the big work, because it took a long time, when I'm folding, I always can see the view, like a picture for next work. So more like my artwork kind of lining up, waiting for unfolding. Yeah.
Some of the patterns are really quite intricate, though they look very simple. Do you have a favourite piece here in this exhibition? One that means the most to you, perhaps?
Oh, it's very difficult. Maybe one piece on that corner.
Let's go and have a look. We're walking through the Happy Bird studio, surrounded by frames of coloured paper.
Yeah, it's interesting because I didn't use any origami piece on this piece of work, but that's this artwork title is a Kimberley Magic, which I use for this exhibition's title. I use Japanese traditional ink and then little bit turquoise color in it, and then a few little paper, red paper glue on the work. And this is, I got the feeling from Bango when I was traveling about 2 years ago, and I made this art piece just for fun. And then when I finished, straight away I put the title Kimberley Magic. And then most of all the work is just follow after this art piece. So this is maybe very special for me for this exhibition.
Hiromi, do you have a preferred type of paper that you use?
I love Japanese traditional paper because it has got beautiful texture and patterns and thickness, but I love any paper. I use even streamer, newspaper, actually Broome newspaper I use, and then rice paper, Japanese calligraphy paper, which is very thin. This paper, I'm doing one of the project, asking people write wishing for the Kimberley in each paper, and I'm collecting 1,000 crane to do this piece, and then this piece going to art auction for 100%.
For the fundraiser?
Yeah,
So this is a very large piece again, and Hiromi has got the tiny squares of paper. They're probably about, maybe 5 by 5 centimetres, if that.
Yeah.
And they're white pieces of paper with black ink. People have written their wishes on. And then some of the paper cranes that have already been folded are mounted on a large board of a mottled white background. And these are going to be 1,000 cranes. You have finished the bird in front of my eyes.
Yes.
It's such a beautiful experience.
Thank you.
It is magic, Hiromi.
Thank you, Vanessa.